people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. 2023 presidency race is getting very interesting as a lot of things seems to create some imbalances, in the political spheres. Now, what am I talking about? David Umahi some time ago had declared his intention to run for presidency come 2023, and shockingly, the southern parts, say southeast, a particular group in his own state came up and said, hey, you guys shouldn't choose this guy. And they started listing a lot of things, reasons why no one should go for David Umahi. But shockingly, David Umahi is having a swell time with the Northerners. You get to hear what is going on in the North in respect to Dave Umahi, even as also Ayim Pius Ayim is having a swell time in the Southwest. We're going to be looking at all of this in a jiffy. But before we give you full details of it, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, no fewer than 19 northern groups under the auspices of the Arewa Advocate for Good Governance (AAGG) have endorsed Dr. David Umahi, the executive governor of Ebonyi State, as their consensus candidate for the seat of the president come 2023. The groups made their position to the journalists shortly after its delegate meeting at Abubakar Tafewa Balewa Tomb in Bauchi. Alhaji Jamilu Matu, who is the national secretary of the group, said that Dr. Umahi is a man that deployed his education, exposed and experienced passionately to do things differently in changing the ugly narrative of Ebonyi State, adding that if given the opportunity, he will build and consolidate on the peace and godly foundation laid by past present leaders of Nigeria. He said that Dr. Umahi will equally be committed to the ideals of the founding fathers of the nation, as well as pursue an integrated policy of economic development and transformation anchored on agro-industrialization, embark on aggressive prospection stroke exploitation of the rich mineral deposits of Nigeria, make the nation a tourist destination and a haven for investors through a balanced and vibrant economy. His dream is of a nation that will be a land of abundant opportunities where every man and woman will live life to their fullest potential, a land where citizens' life and liberties are safeguarded and properties protected, a land of equity, peace, and security where no one is oppressed. His dream is of a united Nigeria where no one suffers discrimination on account of gender, tongue, or greed. The governor will also desire a land where every child will have access to qualitative and comprehensive education and where qualitative healthcare is accessible and affordable to all. A land where the fruits of our soil can be harnessed to put food on the table and thereby banish hunger, a land that brims with employment opportunity for our teeming youthful population, he said. The group declared its unwavering and unflinching support, solidarity to the ambition and call on all Nigerians to support Governor Dave Umahi to take the country to the next level. And also in a related development, the former president or the former president of Senate and presidential aspirant on the platform of the opposition People Democratic Party PDP, Ayim Pius Ayim, on Friday took his consultation to the southwest region of the country. Ayim kicked off his consultation with the leader of the Odua People Congress (OPC) and the Are Onakakanfo of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, before visiting Chief Olabode George, the former PDP Deputy National Chairman South, and Chief Ayo Adebanjo, leader of the Yoruba Social-Cultural Group Afenifere. The visit to the three leaders marked the commencement of his wider consultation with Southwest leader. The former secretary to the government of the Federation is GF, who was described as a leader with the requisite character and competence to lead the country, told hosts that he has come to consult with them on his aspiration to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. Ayemo said he has the experience, competence, and understanding of the country, what the challenges are, and what it would take to fix Nigeria. Said the problem the country is facing was due to failure of leadership. He said we can review and refocus this nation and advance the cause of democracy. The country must move forward as a united entity, but on the three building blocks of equity, fairness, and justice. I have come not for partnership, but for you to show me the way to carry me on your backs across the bridge. Responding, George said, urges visitor to always preach peace on his campaign tour. He said, you are a highly responsible person. You were the Senate President, the country's number three citizen, and a secretary to the government of the Federation. So you have gathered the requisite experience, capacity, character, and knowledge, and the right values to lead this country. I have no doubt in my mind that you will be a good leader. As you go around the country canvassing for support, preach peace. We all want peace. Nobody wants trouble. Our party, the PDP, stands on the tripod of justice, equity, and fairness. I know the party well. When the time comes, we will meet and sort things out. George also lent his voice to zoning, saying our brother from the southeast must come together and have a direction. There must be no spoiler by whatever parameter. What is good for the goose must also be good for the gander. All right. Now, looking at what is going on in the country, especially as it concerns Dave Umahi, I feel that it's important for us to throw more light on a lot of things. Now, first of all, Dave Umahi, when he announced his position, a particular group, as I did say before now, came out. Actually, they are, Ebonians in the diaspora, and they said some very stunning thing about the dictatorial attitude of the person of Umahi as the governor of Ebony State. They said a lot of things, I'm telling you. But now we're seeing another people with a different perspective about Dave Umahi. The big question is, what is going on? Why are we having divided perspective about these people? Or is it that what is good for the geese is not good for the gander or something? I think at this point that the Southeast must have a unifying force, that will spell out things right. Now, first of all, you've got to be careful at this time, because you're going to see countless groups who will always come to your own doorstep, knock and say, sir, we are here to show you how much we will support you and all of that. And the intention is to see how they can enrich their pockets. Because already, based on how things are going on about this 2023, I'm already seeing some, proofs, or, by political analysis or political eye, I'm already seeing that some very unthinkable things will happen even during this election. So I think at this point, Umahi should first of all hit the grassroots, the southeast first, and SMD possibly, to see how he can get the support of his own people before escalating to the northern part of the country. 19 group, it's quite interesting, but how true are they to their word? Is it who pays the piper, they take the tune, or is it going to be a case of big surprises when the set time comes? That is some of the things that everyone needs to put in perspective before, trying to do otherwise. You understand? That's why I like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on the statement made by this 19 Northern group about Dave Umahi? Do you see it as a reality, or it's just a way of getting some money out of his pocket?